Hi, girly.
Hi, girly.
I'm Eliana,
And I'm Derek.
and this is
The book club
For
for
the
the
Girlies.
girlies.
On today's episode of For the Girlies, we have something different
Oh,
in
yes.
store for you guys. We are doing the Booktube Newbie Tag, which, if you haven't heard of it, it is just basically an introduction of ourselves to
Yeah.
you guys. So before we get started though, please make sure that you have liked, commented, and shared this video by the time that we're done here.
Yes.
Make sure that you are subscribed and that you hit the notification bell so that you are always aware of when we're posting.
Yeah, and you should also be following us on all the socials. Okay, we'll put the link down in the description box below. Also, make sure that you're always being kind in the comments below, and that's kind to each other, kind to us, please, and kind to the authors that we discuss. Um, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Okay, so question number one is, why did you or did we start this channel? So I would say, for one, definitely to challenge ourselves, to put ourselves out there more. If you know me, at least, I'm very much like I'd rather be in the background. I'd like to help people be in in the spotlight, but not in the spotlight myself. That's not my kind of thing. You, on the other hand,
Right, I do have a performance background. So do you, but in a different
yeah,
way. Yeah. Um, but I would also say that this is a challenge for me because I'm used to presenting myself in front of people, but not as myself.
yeah,
So public speaking is not my thing. So yeah, this is also something that has challenged us. Another reason would be I love storytelling in all shapes and sizes and every form that she comes in. And this is just another way to share the stories that we are reading.
yeah. And you've always wanted to do a podcast too. You had an interest in creating content in some shape or form.
I was ahead of the game before
Mm.
all these podcasters came out.
Oh,
I was watching YouTube back in the day, like,
in the Disney.
we need to jump on this, guys.
Yeah, we just there was no
There,
idea
there was
until
nothing for
now.
us to do back then. What are we going to
Yeah,
talk about? Middle school?
I'm actually that might have been a good idea.
Messy.
It was middle school. Come on, there's probably a lot of entertaining stuff happening back then. Anyway, I also feel like it was great to continue a healthy habit. So I know I haven't really watched TV in the last few months,
Mm,
which is rare for me.
very rare.
um, and I'm just starting to watch all of my Christmas movies and stuff like that, which is I would have watched a ton of stuff by now. But I like the fact that I'm reading a lot more now.
Yes, I love that we're reading so much. We're both avid readers anyway.
Yeah,
But I've definitely read way more than I would have this year.
yeah, I go through periods of like a couple years where I don't read very much, and then maybe like a year where I read a ton of stuff. So I like that this is going to keep me more consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, we also loved the fact that it would challenge us to edit videos and figure content creating out for something that we like. So on the editing videos thing, I've never edited a video before. Okay, you haven't either. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I've never done that before, but I found that I really liked it.
Same.
I'm not like a professional, but
Right.
it's still fun to like see the final product and to try different things out on CapCut, which is what we use. And then in terms of figuring out, the other thing I wanted to say about figuring out content creating is that I have some kind of social media experience, but not for myself. And again, I've never been someone who wanted to do that for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just have fun with it sometimes. Like I'll post things on Instagram that I think are pretty, and that's just for me. It's not for it's not to like market myself to
Mm.
other people.
It's
So
just,
that's yeah.
yeah, the things that you like.
Yeah.
And now you kind of do have to, we are kind of catering to an audience or trying to cater to an
Yeah.
audience. And yeah, it's a challenge and it's fun and it's new and it's exciting.
Yeah.
Having a lot of fun.
It's also, you guys, it's a side hustle
Yeah,
that
man.
that was, but one that was genuine and enjoyable for us because we could side hustle literally anything, but I don't, that probably would
It's
for
true.
me specific.
Same,
I
you,
know I couldn't.
because let's be real, who wants to work? Cute Kim Kardashian.
It seems like nobody wants to work these days. You
That's
have to
so true.
Yes, a
um,
theme of the last couple of days in my life.
honestly, but I had a professor who would always say, if you like wake up every day and do something that you love, you never work a day in your life. And this is like a step in that direction. Like, I love reading, I love storytelling,
Mm-hmm.
I love hanging out with you, I love talking about the stuff that we read
Right?
about. So it is very natural to do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. Also, on the tip of it being very natural, since I said I don't love being in front of a camera, I definitely don't love public speaking. That's not my thing. This I have found has been so much easier for
So
me, and I know that it's because partially it's with you and the fact that I'm just talking to a camera. I'm
yeah,
not actually talking to someone.
right. We
I
can't see your
probably
faces.
I would melt down by now, and it would be really bad if I
Yeah.
had to like actually speak in front of
Engage.
people.
Exactly. So the second question is, what is unique about this channel? And I'll say off rip, I
Hmm.
would say the segments
Yeah,
are very different. I think we really thought of things that we didn't see, things that we talk about
yeah.
that would be engaging. Tell us if we're right or if we're wrong. Do you guys love the segments? Yes, I thought so. Thank you. I think another thing is that's unique about this channel is there's two of us.
Yeah.
I see a lot of book reviews, but it's usually, one girly or one boy. and
Or one daisy.
or one daisy. This is true. Um but yeah, I love that it's two of us. I think it does, we get two different opinions, two
Yeah.
different outlooks on things.
Also, I do find that our commentary tends to be different to
Oh, for
other
sure.
people's
And someone's
commentary.
commented that before.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have. Thank you for noticing
Yeah.
that we are
Different.
different. We don't try to be, we just are. Like, that's why we
Different.
are close friends, is that we will text each other all the time, like, am I crazy? Or like, why do people think this?
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. And then also the fact that we do two videos a book. So the first video, we decided to do something that was like more short and fun, although
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they're not
A
short.
little long.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, sorry.
We just get carried away. We like what we're talking
You
about.
like the book.
Yeah. So that, like, the first episode is meant to be fun, and it's on Fridays so that it's like easily digestible.
Like a fun read.
Yeah.
Fun watch.
You're just reading us. That's weird. Anyway.
Don't read me.
And then the Wednesday video is the more in-depth one where we talk about specific quotes and standout moments for us in these books. And we're supposed to be able to really flesh out what it is that we want to say about the book there, but we do it anyway at any time.
This is true.
And our channel is more of a true book club.
Yeah, except for
Instead
of
reviewing.
of reviewing the book. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Agreed.
like to discuss what happened because I don't really care to review it.
Yeah, I'm not a critic.
No.
I don't know why I broke that word up that way. I'm not a critic.
Question number 3 is, why do you love reading?
Do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
For me, definitely it's an escape.
Mm-hmm.
I go deep into whatever world it is that you're presenting me with. I go deep into that.
For sure.
And like, I'm a new person. Once I come out of it, I'm like, wait,
I missed.
What do you mean?
I gotta go back.
Yeah.
Like when we were reading Fourth Wing, we said, like, I was like, how am I gonna beat this? How am I gonna walk? Like, I was like trying to strategize to like how to survive.
I was so insufferable that I would be outside like walking with friends and thinking in my head, okay, we got a bank right, we got a bank left. Why
this girl is not on a dragon?
No. And when did I ever use the word bank?
Bank.
Never. I've never in my life used that word. Anyway.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. It's definitely an escape.
Enveloped by it all.
It's the best.
Also, it's seeing a new world. It's like, yeah, the phrasing that I used was seeing a new world. Because there is a difference between like escaping and seeing a new world.
Yeah.
Because it's like not your character, the character that you are reading in the point of view of is not necessarily someone that's not real. So, for example, like I could read a memoir, but I'm in it as if I am that person.
Same.
So I'm.
I don't think we've ever discussed that, but like that's definitely how I read.
Well, I thought that's how people
read.
That's not how people read.
I don't know.
Comment below if that's not how people read. That's not how you read.
People don't be hearing from them.
People don't what?
They don't hear in their head. Like they don't.
I don't hear in my head either.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like when you're reading, or
what
like?
What do you mean? What am I supposed to hear?
The words that you're reading.
I don't hear that. It depends. If the
you don't have an inner monologue.
No, we've talked about this. I don't
right.
have an inner monologue. Yeah, because I've been asked before if I have English or Spanish as my inner monologue, and I have neither.
Comment below if you have an inner monologue.
Nothing's going on. It's not that nothing's going on. There are thoughts. There's just not a language.
What?
There's thoughts. It's just not a language. I'm sorry.
Like I'm with a lot of thoughts.
You said what? So we agree that we love to escape and we love to see new worlds, but what else could we say?
I would say that we enjoy, I'm speaking for you, but opening our minds, reading opens our minds, to different types of people, different backgrounds, different social, economic,
experiences.
Yeah, religious, whatever it may be. Just somebody living a different type of life than us.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not even human.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And definitely what I love, my vocabulary be expansive. Check that.
Wait, do you guys want us to do a segment where we like bring up a new word from the book that we've been reading, if we find one?
Right. That
Fourth Wing definitely had some words.
It had some words in there, for sure.
Had some words. If you want to expand your vocabulary,
read a book.
Absolutely. Anyway.
How do you think T.I. know them big words? I don't know that he reads. I don't know what he reads.
I don't know what he does.
But he know them.
He does. And
he uses them correctly.
He does.
And he can spell them. And I think that's what's really important.
The spelling is
crucial.
Paramount.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't even know if paramount was the right word.
It felt right. Felt right. I be using words sometimes too. So is the reading working?
I'm ESL.
Same.
The only way I can learn is through reading. Nobody else is going to teach me.
Okay, question 4 is, what's our favorite book? Or books?
See, that can be hard sometimes.
For sure. I feel
so,
like it's different.
What are you thinking?
Different day, different vibe sometimes.
Yeah.
I would say I have favorite types of books. Right? My favorite types of books definitely have like a little bit of romance, a little bit of drama. You know, I learned something. There's a rich story, rich world. Rich. No. But lately I've been saying my favorite read as of lately was definitely Cicely Tyson's memoir. I've been saying that for like the past year.
You have raved about that a lot.
It was so good. I could not put it down. It was so good. I was in like I called it my year of memoirs last year because I read so many people's memoirs.
You did.
And I learned so much just, from their experiences. And hers was, I feel like that's the way you write a memoir. When you're like 96 years old and then you put it out and you die the next day.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm not answering any questions. I said what I said.
That's a fact. I I'm happy she got to write it and release it and everything.
She did. She had an interview with Gayle King.
It came at the perfect
It
time for
really
her.
did. It really did.
So for me,
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved In the Time of the Butterflies by Julia
Yes.
Alvarez, and this one is a story of three. It's based on a true story. It's not completely true, but it's on three sisters in Dominican Republic, Las Hermanas Mirabales, and they were revolutionaries. They were freedom fighters against the dictator Rafael Trujillo, and it's their story of sisterhood and how they were getting through that time. They unfortunately passed away because he got rid of them.
It's a spoiler. What if I read the book?
It's history. They're
It's
real.
real?
They're real, and he actually did get rid of them. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah. It like there's a whole museum and everything in DR that I still haven't been able to get to, which is
Where in
pretty
DR?
upsetting.
Is it not near you guys?
No.
Okay.
No. I forget where it is actually. But yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite book. And then I also really love Jodi Picoult.
You do?
That's my favorite author because like you said, I love drama. And she brings drama. It's like family drama, and like you said, there's a lot of learning in there too. So my favorite book by her specifically is House Rules. It's about a family with an autistic child, and the autistic child is I believe, I haven't read it in a long time. I believe he is obsessed with the police scanner thing, so like he can hear the calls and stuff. And I think he like solves a crime, or he's trying to solve a crime.
Sweet boy.
I know it was a great read.
Love
I would
family
recommend to anybody. I think we should read it.
Okay.
But yeah, moving on to question number 5, which is, what are some challenges that we're gonna face with this channel?
I would definitely say that we will face or have faced.
Either one.
Either one. Time management, like work-life balance is hard. Wanting to prioritize this, obviously, and give this so much attention and the attention it deserves. But, you got other things you have to do. You have your actual day job or whatever, family obligations.
Yeah.
Your life obligations.
Yeah. Yeah, for me right now, I'm going to be starting a new role. So I'm also going to be changing the way that I'm reading. So I'm going to be reading like audiobooks. So that's going to be interesting.
That was something I had to adapt to.
Yeah, because I typically like to, if it's a fiction book, I like to actually read it. Versus like a self-help book, I can listen to it and that's fine. But we'll see how this goes, you guys. Some other challenges I think we've faced is social media, for one.
Sure. Love to scroll.
Yes. Like putting content together is a job.
And it's hard.
Yeah.
It's a hard job.
It's because it's not just putting content together. You have to think of content, you have to film the content, you have to edit the content, you have to get a caption and like keywords and stuff like that for the content. You have to post it at the right time.
Exactly.
Which I don't be even caring about posting at the right time at this point anymore. I just post it.
Truly. Liking other things, engaging with other creators, building trying to build a following.
We're over here advocating for people in social media.
Yeah.
They
y'all
do a lot.
You do a lot. You do.
Yeah, they do a lot.
They do.
And it's typically put all into one job, which I think is a little wild, but
that's because the people don't know.
They be knowing. They just
don't care. They got it.
Corporate America. Anyway, also editing videos has been a challenge.
Sure. Yeah.
But we don't know what the heck we're doing.
We just rolling.
Yeah. And then sometimes, listen, I feel a little old.
Okay? I definitely feel old. I've, on numerous occasions, have outsourced to my younger sibling. Shout out to Neve.
Thank you, Neve. I haven't outsourced to anybody. I'm just Googling.
She's the reason we're using CapCut. She was like,
"Why?" iMovie was insane.
iMovie was. She was like, "Why are you using that?" I was like, oh.
That was what was on my computer.
Right.
It took me like 6 hours for the first video, and it was our first videos were like 20 minutes, and it took
not
me
even.
like
I
6
think
hours.
literally, yeah, like 15 to 19 minutes. Yeah, under 20, and it took a long time to edit. Craziness.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we're at a better place right
Yes.
now, and we definitely have room to grow. But
Absolutely.
also, hopefully, one day we can pay someone to do
Okay.
this. It would be awesome. Anyway, okay, another challenge we had would be reading things that we like versus things that are popular.
Absolutely.
We're trying to balance that.
Yeah, cause and it's actually been good in a lot of ways. I would have never in a million years read that ACOTAR series.
No,
Would
or
have never
Fourth
picked
Wing.
up Fourth Wing. Loved both of those series. I did it. I ended up enjoying a lot of ACOTAR. But I do love the Fourth Wing series.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying that a bunch.
I even like trying to think of a book that I probably wouldn't have read on my own. Maybe like the Allie Hazelwood book.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have read
I don't know that I would have gotten there because there are so many that I would like to read.
True.
And I haven't gotten there.
Emily Henry. Those aren't books that I don't think I personally would have picked up. I just would have been like, eh.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed them a lot. Great storytelling. Go ahead, Miss Henry.
And then the last thing would be I typically like to read things over. And because we are under time constraints of life, we don't really have time to read things over. So by this time, I probably would have read Fourth Wing like 3 times. And I can't do that. I mean, it sucks, but it's also like, it's okay. I'm reading other things, and they're also really great.
Yeah.
We're enjoying what we're doing.
We definitely are. Okay, so then the next question on the tag is, when did we start reading?
Answer.
I mean, pre-K? I don't know. When do you learn to read? Yeah, I've been reading my whole life.
Some of us didn't go to pre-K.
Okay, and then some
representation. I mean, bro, I started reading when I could read. I always liked it, like the Bernstein Bears.
Oh, love the Bernstein Bears. Are you crazy?
It's a classic. Okay,
definitely a classic. Junie B. Jones.
Nancy Drew, The Babysitter's Club.
Loved it.
I had so many Nancy Drew books, bro. That was amazing. Then I got into Pretty Little Liars. I think I read about 12 of them.
There's that many?
There's more than 12. Yeah, at book 12, I was like, Miss Shepherd, we already found A, and now you got a second A, and I just don't know what to do anymore.
Oh, yeah, no, I would have definitely.
And then at that point, I moved on into like Twilight. I was like in Twilight that started at the same time, really, because Pretty Little Liars was middle school, and Twilight was also middle school.
Yep.
But actually, it didn't go into Twilight. It went into like 50 Shades.
Immediately.
Naturally.
After. Yeah.
Naturally.
Immediately after. And after 50 Shades, I feel like we went back and we're like, let's read like YA, but like maybe not as crazy.
Yeah.
And then we started with like the Abby Glines books and stuff like that. Yeah. But wild children. But never in a million years.
My mother told me to read 50 Shades.
My mother's co-workers. So my mother had like the eldest child out of her co-workers at the time. They were all her age, but they had little children. And if you don't remember, 50 Shades they were calling it like mommy corn.
Yeah.
And that's all I knew about it. I didn't know anything else about it because I was 15, 16 years old. And all they were saying was like, oh, it's like Twilight fan fiction. And my mom knew that I read Twilight. And she was like, oh, I think my daughter read those books. And they were like, you sure? And she was like, yeah. She loves to read. My daughter definitely read that book. And then she came home and was like, did you read this? I was like, you told grown-ups I read that? I was like,
yeah. Oh, honey, mine is so much worse. So
I was like, well, let me read it.
The craze was crazing at the time. And I know my aunt read it. And I think she gave it to my mom. My mom read it, and then my mom gave it to me.
That's insane. That is crazy. My mom did not
It
read
is
it.
insane. And then we discussed it.
No.
Yeah, we did. Not like in full. Not in
Obviously.
full.
Yes.
No, honey. But yeah, we discussed it, and now that I'm older, I mean, even back then, I was like, Mom,
Why you told me this?
are we okay? Like,
Why you telling me this, mommy? Yeah. I did just want to say I remember the day I realized I could read, or maybe I didn't realize I could read, but my mom realized I could read.
oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, it's really. We were watching the Bernie Mac show, and
R.I.P.
RP, and you know how the opening credits was going off,
Mm-hmm.
and I was reading all of the cast members' names.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I was like Kalita Smith. I was like Dee Dee, whatever the little girl's name was, and Mom went, "You can read?" And I was like,
Oh,
"I can read."
that's so
I
sweet. I
remember it
love
vividly.
that.
Yeah.
The next question is, where do we read? As I said, I don't typically read in audiobooks. I typically read on my iPad, but I do love a physical book. What about you?
Love a physical book, of course. I read every and anywhere. Okay, I read on my phone. I read on my
Mm.
Nook. I listen to audiobooks while I'm working. Yeah, I love it.
Gotta
I
get it
have the
how you
Nook.
live
I
it.
got the Nook app downloaded on everything.
Yeah.
The next question is genres. So genres we like to read, genres we will cover on this book club. Yeah, let's get into genres. What's your favorite?
Well, I love romance, but what other ones could we talk about? Um,
What else is there to talk about? No,
I mean, we're becoming,
romanticy girlies for
yeah.
sure. So yeah, love romances. Love a drama.
Mm-hmm.
Love a historical fiction.
Yes,
Uh,
love a memoir.
love a memoir.
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 Love it.
Uh,
I like thrillers, mysteries.
I haven't read a. I've never read a thriller mystery.
There's one up here. I think My Husband's Wife is a thriller mystery.
It sounds
I know. We
sounds
should read.
scary.
I think her name is Leanne Moriarty, the lady who wrote Big Little Lies. I think we
Mm.
should read her stuff.
I
She's
enjoy
very
watching them.
popular.
Also, I also love a whodunit. I feel like I would love a whodunit book.
Yeah, which
Love
is a lot of
whodunits. Yeah.
thrillers. They're that was Nancy Drew, bro.
I read a lot. I was more of a Cam Jansen girl.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what that is.
The girlies who know, they know.
The last
Okay.
question is, do we have a book collection?
Oh.
Do you have a book collection?
I had such a huge book collection. Our storage, we've had some crazy floods here in New York.
Mm-hmm.
In the last couple
I think
years.
this is the first time we've ever told people we
I
are
know.
from New York.
We're from New York.
Hi.
We've had some crazy floods here in the last couple years, and our storage unit got flooded so bad, and we lost a lot of stuff, and a lot of my like books were in that. But I do have like a smaller collection at the house. The ones that I keep near and dear to my heart, and I can't let go. So like my Twilights are at the house. The OGs, my Harry Potters, the big boys. But most of them, I've also become such a huge e-reader. I got a e-book, a Nook, in high school, so
Yeah.
I've been an e-reader for a little minute.
Yeah, I've been e-reading a lot on my iPad since high school as well. But I love my physical books.
Hmm
I have a lot of books. Like for example, I pretty much have all of the Nicholas Sparks books.
Love that.
I have a lot of Jodi Picoult books as well. My mom really wants me to get rid of everything.
Cause you're putting up space in her house,
N-
and you don't live there, bro.
My house too. I still live here. Anyway, um, yeah, I have the whole Twilight series. What a vibe.
I don't think I have the whole Twilight series.
I
I was
have
very
it.
clear on that.
It was Krishna's, and so now it's mine.
Oh,
And look at it. I have the whole, like all of them. I refuse to part with them. We might have the 50 Shades series too. All Whatever. Anyway, I have a lot of books, and
Lot
I
of
like
books.
books, and I would love a library one day.
Oh, it's my dream. You should see my Pinterest.
I would love a library one day.
Oh,
I
it's my
would
dream. It's my
die.
dream. It's my dream. All I used to want is like, and still is a library, but then like a little nook. And I can, like, with a window, and I can just sit there
that's
and read.
exactly
That's
what I
all
was
want.
thinking. That's all I've ever wanted. A little nook.
Keep your diamonds. Give me a library and a nook.
Give me both.
I got fat hands, so I'm not stressing it.
You could put a diamond anywhere.
I don't know what that means.
You're so annoying. In your ears, your nose
true.
ring. You could get a necklace, a bracelet. You can get an anklet. You could get a waist bead.
Mom actually said that,
You
like,
could
because I'm not
get
like a designer.
A brooch. You could get like
a brooch. Who am I, my
yeah.
mother?
You could get like a hair thing as well. I'm just giving examples of
When
things
did I
that
lose
you could
things?
get.
I don't lose books.
This is so crazy.
I'm not opposed to diamonds. I just need one. You know what I'm saying?
Now that we've answered all of the questions,
we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Oh wow!
Now that we've answered all of these questions, you guys, let us know in the comments below if you have any other questions that you'd like us to answer.
Yeah, maybe we can do like live and answer all of your questions.
Wow, a live!
That's content creator friendly, huh?
Whoa! Let us know if you have any thoughts in the comments, any questions. We really enjoyed getting to answer some questions.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. And we hope that you
enjoyed.
We hope that you enjoyed, and we hope that you will stay tuned for our other book review, book club videos, but also for our video that's coming up next.
Yeah.
Which is for the new year.
Our new year video. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, spam this video up. Give us all the like and the loves in the comments.
But what is the video? Tell them what the video is. No. The other one.
Oh, we're doing a yearly wrap up.
Yeah. Tell them that.
Oh, sorry. We're doing a yearly wrap up.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you guys to see it.
We're like Z100.
Z100. New York.
You have to do a soundtrack for it. Like literally Z100. You have to do a soundtrack. Because you keep like singing Google quiz, and then you're making other theme songs. You're singing other theme songs.
Oh, I'll drop a soundtrack.
So you need a
Not
soundtrack.
a problem.
Yeah.
You ain't say nothing but a word.
I said a lot of words. It took you a long time.
You ain't said nothing but a word.
I said a lot of words. So many words.
You ain't said nothing.
I probably wrote a whole essay.
Don't tell them.
Just
to
get you to understand this one. It was a lot.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, make sure you spam this video with all the love and likes and comments, shares. Make sure you are following us on all of the socials. Please and thank you. Again, in the description box is where you'll find those links. Make sure you are subscribed to our channel and that you have pressed that notification bell so you know when we're posting.
I think that's all.
Bye, girlies.
See you at the next meeting, girlies. Bye, girlies.